911, do you need police, fire, medical?
I need medical.
What's the address? Come on, 1 moment for medical.
Hurry.
1 moment, I'm getting medical on the line for you.
Yes, I literally just got home and I come in the room. My girlfriend, she was working on the computer and she just laid back. There's blood everywhere.
This is the devastating story of a Florida mom who was on a work Zoom call when she suddenly fell back lifeless in her chair and stopped responding. Her co-workers would later find out it was a fatal gunshot that killed her. The most shocking part was who pulled the trigger. Welcome to our channel. This is Criminal Activities. Shamaya Lynn was a 21-year-old mother with 2 beautiful children at the time of her tragic death. To protect the children's privacy, I will not be sharing their names or any pictures of them on my channel. These 2 boys are already going through a lot, and I don't want to add on to that. These little boys also had a father who was present in their lives. The mother and father were high school sweethearts and lived together in an apartment with their children. Their home was a loving home, and many people marveled at the love these 2 had for one another and their children. The father's name is Veandre Avery, and he was 22 at the time this case hit the news. He was a great father and provider and loved his family. This family lived in Altamonte Springs in Central Florida, just north of Orlando at an apartment complex. They were a beautiful family of 4, but then tragedy hit. On August 11th, 2019, Shamaya Lynn logged into a Zoom call for a work meeting from her home office. But not long into the session, Lynn's co-workers heard a loud noise in the background, and to then their horror, saw Lynn fall backwards into her chair. She stopped responding, and any of her co-workers' efforts to communicate with her were to no avail. On that day, Lynn was unaware that her 2-year-old son had wandered to his parents' bedroom and spotted a Paw Patrol backpack that was lying on the floor. Thinking he would find fun, child-friendly things inside, the toddler reached into the backpack and pulled out an unsecured loaded black handgun. The handgun was registered in the boy's father's name, but it still remains a mystery as to why it was stored in a children's backpack. The 2-year-old carried it to the room where Lynn was in her video conference call. He then managed to pull the trigger and fired a single round that struck Lynn in the back of the head, causing her to fall back in her chair and be unresponsive. A co-worker then called 911.
She just fell back, and her nose was bleeding. Her baby, I don't know if something hit. She hit the desk. I don't know. But all I heard, we heard a loud kaboom, and then she leaned back, and we just saw blood from her face.
Paramedics were dispatched to the apartment, but before they could arrive, Avery returned home from a doctor's appointment to find Lynn lying in a pool of blood. He then called 911 for help, unaware that 911 had already been called by Lynn's co-workers. He also attempted to administer CPR while waiting on medical assistance.
911, do you need police, fire, medical?
I need medical.
What's the address? Come on, 1 moment for medical.
Hurry.
1 moment, I'm getting medical on the line for you. 1 moment, caller.
Hurry.
1 moment.
Hurry, I believe. Hello.
Fire rescue.
7 with the medical. In Altamont.
Okay, and
Yes, I literally just got home and I come in the room. My girlfriend, she was working on the computer and she just laid back. There's blood everywhere.
okay. Now, I did have somebody already call. We do have paramedics already on the way. Somebody called because they were on a Zoom meeting with her. I know, honey, I know. And how old is your girlfriend?
She's 21 years old. She just
21?
She just left Altamont Hospital 2 days ago because there's something wrong with her stomach. She just left Altamont Hospital because there's something wrong with her
right
stomach.
now, though, is she awake?
No, she's not awake.
Is she breathing?
Please let me know what's going on.
Okay, paramedics are already on their way. Is she breathing?
No, I do not feel her heart pumping.
No, is she breathing? Do you see her chest rising and falling?
No, I do not.
Okay, we're going to do CPR. Okay? I'm going to tell you how to do that, okay?
Okay, hurry, please, hurry, please.
Is there a defibrillator available?
Can you say it one more time?
Is there a defibrillator available?
I don't know what that is, no.
Okay, that's fine. What you're going to do is lay her flat on her back on the floor, nothing underneath her head. Tell me when that's done.
On the floor? On her back on the floor?
Yes, flat on her back on the floor, nothing underneath her head.
Oh my God, there's blood everywhere.
I'm sorry, honey, but we're going to go ahead and do CPR on her. Just let me know when she's flat on her back on the floor.
Okay.
All right, you're going to place the heel of your hand on her breastbone. Put your other hand on top of that hand. You're going to pump her. You're going to take the heel of your hand. You're going to place it on her breastbone, right between the nipples. Put your other hand on top of that hand. Let me know when you've done that. Okay. You're going to pump her chest hard and fast, at least twice per second and 2 inches deep. You're going to let her chest come all the way up between the pumps. We're going to do this until help can take over. I want you to count out loud with me. Okay? We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going with 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that rhythm up like that. Keep counting out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, so I can make sure you're going fast enough.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think that's help. I'm gonna run open the door.
Okay.
Come on. Come on, man. Hurry, please. I don't know what happened. I just walked in the house. I just came to the door. And then I walked over here, and I seen I seen this. Okay. Can you take I got him. Hey, dog, I got the rest for me, all right? Can you tell me there's no one called already? Can you tell me what? Yeah, just walk out real quick, okay? Can you tell me what happened? So,
hi, I'm here.
Oh my God, bro, what the happened?
An investigation was then opened to determine what exactly happened to Lynn. Several of Lynn's co-workers had told police that they'd seen a toddler in the background before hearing the gunshot, and forensic evidence confirmed that the little boy's DNA was on the trigger. They quickly pieced together that the 2-year-old did indeed have something to do with Lynn's death. Police say that this could have easily been preventable, and that this should serve as a warning to others. As a result of Lynn's death, the children were placed in the care of relatives, and Avery was taken into custody, being charged for the incident since the gun was registered in his name. He faces charges of manslaughter and failure to securely store a firearm. This tragedy has broken the whole family. Avery lost his high school sweetheart and the love of his life, and the children not only lost their mother, but their father as well. Some of you may agree with Avery's charges, and some may not. This is a very controversial case. I'd love to hear how you guys feel about how this case played out in the comments. If you don't agree with the charges made against Avery, there is still a petition you can sign. I will link it down in the description box below. Please take this as a lesson to be learned that gun safety is no joke. Please always make sure your weapons are kept out of the reach of children and proper gun safety is followed, especially now that remote work and virtual schooling has become more prevalent. If you or someone you know has any questions on gun safety, there are plenty of helpful resources that explain gun safety rules for your state. Please do your research and keep stories like this in mind when storing your weapons. I hope you learned something from today's story. This is Criminal Activities signing off. Stay safe out there.